And thank you for tuning in. Justin Hamilton has not been the Virginia Tech defensive coordinator for very long, but we already know that he is a better coach than No Balls Brad, Coward Cornelsen, because unlike Coward Cornelsen, Hamilton actually learns from his mistakes. Following Virginia Tech's devastating defeat to Liberty last week, the Hokies went out and really turned it around against Miami, playing once again at home. However, it was not enough, as Virginia Tech fell 25-24 in Lane Stadium. And look, now we know why Jerry Kill once wanted to punch Coward Cornelsen, because he always plays not to lose. He has no idea what he's doing. How upset were you when Virginia Tech went for a QB draw on 3rd and 7? I mean, does he have any faith in Hendon Hooker whatsoever? It's a wonder how successful Hooker has been at Virginia Tech with such an incompetent coach that he's playing under. It's just so frustrating. And while Hooker had an electrifying 55-yard touchdown run in the first half, I do wonder if the really poor decision-making Hen Boss made towards the end of the game is a byproduct of the lack of faith that Coward Cornelsen shows in him and his arm and his ability to make plays. I mean, I will beg week after week for Coward Cornelsen to get fired. People want Justin Fuente fired desperately, and I totally get that, but guess what? Virginia Tech can't afford to fire Fuente. The buyout is too high. All we can really ask for is the worst coach in all of football to go, and that is No Balls Brad. I mean, watching him try to do the same things week after week, the pathetic, awful, conservative play calling, no belief in his players. It's infuriating. It makes watching Virginia Tech football so painful, and I just can't stand it anymore. The sight of him is starting to make me angry, because he's going to continue to do this week after week. And Fuente, we're learning what toxic loyalty is. We talk about other toxic character traits sometimes, but toxic loyalty is now at the center of the decline of Virginia Tech football. At what point does Fuente say that Cornelsen is not the right man for the job? Shout out to Hezekiah Grimsley, who on Twitter last night said that Cornelsen should have never been the offensive coordinator of Virginia Tech in the first place. Now, as I continue to bash Brad, I have to mention one nice little surprise positive in yesterday's game. You know, Jalen Holston had 2 rushing touchdowns. His 19-yard run to set up his own 1-yard score, I mean, that was a Herculean effort. That was what Hokie football is all about. Having fun, pounding away on the ground. I mean, how many times do we have to watch the Hokies in the shotgun? You know, sometimes I wonder if Hendon Hooker even knows how to take a snap. Obviously, I'm kidding. But sick of the shotgun, sick of the play calling, and sick of the offensive collapses that are enabled by Virginia Tech's offensive coordinator. You know, the Hokies took a 24-13 lead midway through the third quarter and then just completely fell apart. So that was really disheartening to see. And while, you know, Dax Hollifield really struggled against Liberty last week, he definitely stepped it up against Miami. Just an all-around better defensive effort. So that's one positive I can take away. But unfortunately, it is very clear at this point that the wheels are falling off the Virginia Tech football program, and hopefully a fix can be made. But it's hard to deny that dark times may be ahead. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please subscribe to my channel.